Hello folks and welcome to Zork 3, the Dungeon Master. Zork 3 picks up where Zork 2 left off on the endless stairs. Remember at the end of Zork 2 where you were falling down the endless stairs? That's where Zork 3 picks up. As in a dream, you see yourself tumbling down a great dark staircase. All about you are shadowy images of struggles against fierce opponents and diabolical traps. So they're referring to Zork 1 and Zork 2. In Zork 1, we outwitted a thief, and in Zork 2, we defeated a wizard and overcome all the traps and pitfalls that Zork 1 and Zork 2 had to offer. These give way to another round of images of imposing stone figures, a cool clear lake, and now of an old yet oddly youthful man. He turns toward you slowly, his long silver hair dancing about him in a fresh breeze. So who is this individual here? Could it be the wizard from Zork 2? We'll have to wait and see. Yes, it does tell you who this individual is towards the end of the game. You have reached the final test, my friend. You are proved clever and powerful, but this is not yet enough. Seek me when you feel yourself worthy. The dream dissolves around you as his last words echo through the void. No, Zork 2, the Dungeon Master. Yeah, copyrighted by Infocom. And now we're on at the end of the stairs. You are at the bottom of a seemingly endless stair, winding its way upward beyond your vision. An eerie light coming from all around you casts strange shadows on the walls. To the south is a dark and winding trail. Your old friend, the brass lantern, is at your feet. So get lamp. Now, we're going to light lamp, or turn on lamp, I guess. No, we're going to go south. We're at the junction. You are at the junction of a north-south passage and an east-west passage. To the north, you can make out the bottom of a stairway. The ways to the east and south are relatively cramped, but a wider trail leads to the west. Standing before you is a great rock. Embedded within it is an elvish sword. Can we get the sword? The sword is deeply embedded within the rock. You can't even begin to budge it. I guess we're not King Arthur then. I think you have to wait for the sword to come to you, strangely enough. Yeah, something about this game. You type score. Yes, you see you only get 7 points in this whole game. This isn't like Zork 1 and 2 where you can get up to like 300 or 400 points. So this game doesn't give you very much points. I go west. Barren area. You are west of the junction where the rock-bound passage widens out into a large flat area. Although the land here is barren, you can see vegetation to the west. South of here is a mighty wall of stone, ancient and crumbling. To the southwest, the wall has decayed enough to form an opening through which seeps a thin mist. A trail dips sharply into rocky terrain to the northwest, and we're going to go west. Cliff, this is a remarkable stop in the dungeon. Perhaps 200 feet above you is a gaping hole in the earth's surface through which pours bright sunshine. A few seedlings from the world above, nurtured by the sunlight and occasional rains, have grown into giant trees, making this a virtual oasis in the desert of the underground empire. To the west is a sheer precipice, dropping nearly 50 feet to jagged rocks below. The way south is barred by a forbidding stone wall, crumbling from age. There is a jagged opening in the wall to the southwest, through which leaks a fine mist. The land to the east looks lifeless and barren. A rope is tied to one of the large trees here and is dangling over the side of the cliff, reaching down to the shelf below. It seems as if somebody has been here recently, as there is some fresh bread lying beneath one of the other trees. I get bread. Now we're gonna east. In my area, go east again. Junction, yep. I'll go east again. Damp passage. This is a particularly damp spot, even by dungeon standards. You can see a crossroads to the west and two nearly identical passages leading east and northeast. A stone channel, wide and deep, steeply descends into the rock from the south. It is covered with moss and lichen and is far too slippery to climb. The channel crosses the room, but the opening where it once continued north is now blocked by rubble. Northeast. Grieving Room. You are in a room with passages heading southwest and southeast. The north wall is ornately carved, filled with strange ruins and writing in an unfamiliar language. An old and wizened man is huddled asleep in the corner. He is snoring loudly. From his appearance, he is weak and frail. Southeast. Dead end. You have come to the end of two adjoining passages to the west and the northwest. We'll go west. We'll go northeast. Now we're gonna wake up old man. The old man is roused to consciousness. He peers at you through eyes which appear much younger and stronger than his frail body, and waits as if expecting something to happen. Yes, something is going to happen when I feed the old man. Or give bread to old man. He looks up at you and takes the whey bread from you. Slowly he eats the bread and pauses. When he is finished, he starts to speak. Perhaps what you seek is through there. He points at the carved wall to the north. where you now notice the bare outline of a secret door. When you turn back to the old man, you notice that he is gone. Well, folks, I'm going to end gameplay right here. In the next video, we're probably going to go jump in a lake, but not for real, but only in the game. So this is Gamer Lon signing out, saying thanks for watching, and I will talk to you later, folks, as Zork 3, the Dungeon Master, rules on. Bye.